Oh, for those that want to know who God is, it's obvious that many Christians and some other religious folks, especially Christians, don't know who God is. They were thinking that God is one invisible, which is maybe true. God is invisible, but partially God is visible. I'm going to tell you how God is visible. God is invisible when it comes to human nature, or human structure, or human stature. If you want to see God in a human nature, it's invisible. But we are God, because man is God to man. Now, if you want to know who God is in a spiritual way or in a physical way, now let me tell you. To know who God is, you see this particular sun. This particular sun here is God. When anything God created represents him. If you are seeing sun, you are seeing God, that invisible being. But God is still visible because you can see sun. If you see water, this is water, this is God. No science, the Oyibo people has never created water. They can invent anything that look like water. They can produce anything that look like water. But by nature, they have never, and no man on earth has ever created water. So if you want to see that God exists, meaning that God is still visible, when you see water, this is God. But in invisible side of it is that you cannot see him in a very human form. But in the other way, he's still visible because you can see water. You see this? This is God. Some religious folks will not agree with me. God created this. This is not the flower that was produced by the white man or invented in the other way with some products that look like this. This is nature. This is not artificial. This is God. And the same God, you can have one kind of sickness, and this particular God, which is God, in a very visible way, but in different shape, that is not in the human shape. This can cure one or two things in your body. Any kind of sickness, and it's not magic. This is not receive it in Jesus' name. We are not talking about that. We are talking about nature. That if they say that this thing is cure pie, the people that was gifted by God, not everybody, has a way of handling it or using it to be a God that will heal, that will save life. And with this, you can save life. With this, you can do bad or evil. This is God, because God represents. That's why they call him omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscience God. I want to tell everybody that stop looking as if say God is somewhere in heaven. When you go, maybe you may see him. No, I am God. My 1,000 naira can be of help or support you or save your life. 1,000 naira. 1 million can do the same thing. The little help assistance I gave you, the little shift and the truth, or whatever thing you think you are getting from me to sustain yourself, is a means to show that I am God. Not that I am trying to challenge God, but I am the God in human form that have answered your prayer. Any prayer you pray, expect God to answer you. Bear this in mind. In conclusion, God must use human to be the answer to your prayer. That means man is God to man. So respect men, respect nature, respect everything God created. When you respect and sacrifice on them, you are working with God. Shalom.